Infinite ammo.
And it is recording, so I think we're good. So we can do this reaction of the new RE gameplay.
Okay. I think I should have.
Yeah.
Bless you.
The commentary is already 10 out of 10.
Bless you.
Yeah, but 10 out of 10 meme worthy. Go make a fucking remix out of that.
Chew.
Dom, I swear to God.
Okay. So I'm gonna start this shit. I don't think we really need an intro for this, so we're gonna go.
We're doing reaction. Let's get started.
2, 1, go.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
Okay, you clearly see here we have Carlos in his natural habitat.
In his natural habitat. I do want to kind of point out these posters. Like,
My
hold
guys
on.
have converted some subway cars into a shelter.
No more. There you go.
Okay, so like.
I can't really.
feel
I
like
see
that
bowling.
red one is a bit of a reference to what happened in the original. I don't know if that will happen again in this remake. But in the original RE3, Jill gets infected and Carlos has to go and find a cure for Jill. And I feel like that poster in red kind of is like in reference to that.
Yeah, kind of.
That other one, whoa, there's a fucking Magini, like, Magini magician. I just woke up, judge me, okay? The other one I feel as though is like another like horror movie reference, because there's like a bunch of like movie references with these posters. I think I noticed later on too, there's like a Aliens reference, so, but yeah, there's some posters.
It's safe.
Give me a hug. Nope.
She's like, fuck out of here.
Okay, I get it.
I'm reserved for Chris.
So
what game? I don't know.
So right here, actually, Tyrant of the Depth, and
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, totally
That's
not
a blatant Aliens reference.
Okay, I get it.
yeah, Tyrant of the Deep. Actually, I'm sorry.
That looks like
Totally
a hunter.
not a fucking. It's a hunter, but totally not a fucking reference to Revelations 1, right?
Man, that
and
is such a
then-
blatant Aliens reference. Holy shit.
Yeah, and then the poster right next to it is just blatant. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah, the one on the right, I'm like,
Tyrant of the Deep.
Jack in the movie posters, huh?
Is that squid?
So, I think that is a squid.
Tyrant of the Deep, and then the one on the left is.
I can't even read that one.
Oh, come on.
Killer squid?
Dipshit, they're close.
Killer squid.
Sorry, we're gonna.
And then there are some other ones, but they're kind of hard to see though. So
Hold on, pause on those snacks.
No.
the snacks.
Hey, every detail.
No zombie.
Every deep.
Man, look at that wall, man. It's clearly made of concrete.
No.
Look at the
Shit.
wall. That's on it. I'm gonna pull a Activision where like look at the fish.
Look at the fish as they part ways.
Kidding me?
Look at that hair on his ass cheeks, man.
What?
What?
More swearing off the bat.
You don't have to try.
There
Yeah,
were no
she's-
F-bombs in the original Resident Evil 3.
You coming?
There are no F-bombs in the original series, original games in general until.
How about 3?
This way.
Until 4, correct? I think.
They didn't
Or was
start
it
swearing
4
like.
didn't say the F word.
They didn't
Oh,
start
that's why I'm
swearing until
asking.
RE5.
Here we get another
Yeah.
look at the city. We've already kind of seen this area in the previous gameplay, but this is the first time we see like this gate like fall apart and whatnot.
We see more stuff in action compared to the last time.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of those store names are a reference to something.
Back in business?
Jill had a silencer. You see that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Finish maintenance.
So, and you get to see it more clearly towards the end of the gameplay.
The town's crawling with
But-
freaks. No chance of fighting.
Jill is packing more heat in the chest department.
Douchebag himself.
Why is
Why
she
is this
here?
skipping for me?
Just hope we get the trains running again.
It's probably part sec.
Time to start getting dead weight.
I'm still kind of behind. Still kind of behind for me for some reason.
He just called her dead weight on my end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't
So
that a
she's Nero now?
subtle DMC
Insert
reference?
Devil Trigger reference here.
Ree, I'm dead weight, Ree.
Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
And here you see she pushes a button.
Shit.
Not much happens in this like early part of the gameplay.
Yeah, and now she's about to eat the fuck out of her.
I'd be running too. Fuck that.
And you hear Nemesis running after her. You can probably see her coming. Yep, there she is.
He's like, hey, bitch,
Yeah, already
forget me, you forget
he
me.
like
bitch?
caught up like in 2 seconds.
Holy shit, he's fast.
As it
So
should be.
right about here, yeah, actually, we see these-
Smack the fuck up.
right about here. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see like all these different like posters again, and that very first one is that like 1942, 1943 reference to Capcom's like games, but also in reference to Top Gun. So
Yeah, you could kind of see it.
it's hard to see, but like you can kind of make it out.
The faces and stuff. It's like a Top Gun.
And I'm a huge Top Gun fanboy, so like, yeah.
Oh my.
I just had to bring that up. So
He's definitely going to see the new movie that comes out with Top Gun.
yes, that shit looks hype. Like, whoa. I told you I'm a fucking Top Gun fanboy. I'm gonna see it. Like,
Which way do I go?
And we've seen this custom before, I believe.
Yeah.
yes, we have.
The towers.
And this obviously in reference to the original where you put the fire out to get to the next area. I
Ooh.
wonder you still need the fire hose or you gotta like break that fire hydrant.
I
Well,
definitely
given
know
how
you can't
close
go
the
that
fire
way.
hydrant is, I'm assuming you could just shoot it.
You said shoot the fire hydrant?
Yeah, you just have it like.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Or if you still need to get the hose from last time.
Well, that too. Yeah.
No, not gonna lie, this kind of bothers me because I can't see the crosshair, so I can't tell if his aim is actually bad or this person really legit doesn't have crosshair on.
Yeah.
Okay, on that shadow right there, I legit thought that zombie was speared on the grate.
I assume they cut crosshairs off for gameplay purposes. And there's
They
the bite.
probably turned the HUD off just to freeze out the
Notice
game.
how fast that went by now. Like when she gets grabbed and bitten, like she doesn't stay here for like a good like 2 minutes and takes the hit. So
If she pushes them all, just quickly.
I think that more or less confirms that struggling is back.
I hope that. I
A
hope,
little too soon to tell, because all we know they just set
Download
up the
hope.
animation.
Yes, hold on. There were Terminator references, but
Astro
right
Crunch.
about here.
Toy uncle.
We get a
Toys R
pretty
Us.
good view of like this street way, which we've kind of seen before, but it's we get more of a visual of it, so that's new.
Alright, and here we go.
And right to the
upstairs.
left, you have Terminator.
I need your cars, your keys, and your motorcycle.
And your clothes.
Your clothes, your boots, your
We
motorcycle.
have Jill entering the boys only club.
Your wife.
It's weird how Nikolai doesn't say anything, but this is a new store.
Okay, now this track though, I think this was used in Resident Evil 2 in one of the scenarios.
It was the
No,
end
it's
credits
end
of B
credits.
scenario. B scenario.
Yep.
And we are in the sewers.
They said this part was added on, right? This is like not in the original,
There is
No.
sewers in the original,
but not like
but-
expensive.
but
It's
not
only
like a
used for get
maze.
to. It was used to get to point A to point B, not like something dedicated towards it.
I
yeah.
feel like they were like, you guys loved it in Remake 2, so you shoved it in this game.
Well, I actually I think people did not like that section.
That's the
So,
joke.
so I hope that it's not as bad as Remake 2.
Yes, that's my opinion too. I was like, the only part of the game I didn't like was the fucking sewers. So if it's not as bad in this game, that would be nice.
Well, here they come.
And
We're about
again-
to see.
Some friends are down here that are worse than the freaking G-Embryo, so
Yeah, the legit one shot you.
The gamma hunters, are little big burritos with feet.
I like how she said she's gonna burn the clothes when she gets out of Raccoon.
Everyone comments on it. Like I think Claire says she smells like shit, literally.
I mean, yeah. Welcome to the sewers.
Nah, this might be a time skip back to the early on to the game.
Survivors. We've got to get that
You still see people running around because you do come at you see the street earlier because you see Toy Uncle, I think it's called, yeah.
Yep.
So this might be a time skip forward or backwards.
Perfect dodge.
And perfect dodging is now a thing, and that gives you a temporary buff on like aim stability and fire rate. So and you also see
And
stag
it
load
locks you
background,
on.
too.
Seemed like it did more damage as well with that one shot that knocked that zombie over.
Yeah, it blew up. As you clearly see, Jill's walking down her natural habitat.
So I
wondering which way to
actually
go.
really like how this environment looks, and I think they did take some aspects from the Resident Evil 2 remake concept art, because the train yard was supposed to kind of look like, or the railway was supposed to look like it was on like a bridge more or less above like the street level.
It's a lot more colorful.
Yo.
Could you do that with the lightning pylon in original?
Yes, you
I'm about to get to that. Hold on. For starters, no, the lightning thing wasn't a gimmick until I believe Resident Evil 5.
5,
Yeah.
yeah, the transformer box.
Yeah, that's why instantly I'm like, something from RE5.
Now in the original though, there's you can shoot lamps and shoot down wooden pallets. So I wonder if that's still gonna be a thing. And remake.
There was one other thing I wanted to point out. The boutique from the original game is right there by the donut shop on the right-hand side.
That's kind of funny, man. You have a boutique right next to a donut shop, man. It's like you trying to apply something here.
The only thing is that we don't know if we can go in there and change clothes. I assume it's probably going to be like Remake 2 where you could do it in the menu.
I sure hope so though, because fan service.
Yeah. I miss going in there and getting the Dino Crisis
It
costume.
looks like it's blocked off, but I did see a stairway going up temporarily.
Moon's Donuts.
Let's see some moon donuts.
And this is the power plant station, which is completely changed and inhabited by drain demos.
Yeah, these things look terrifying. Like holy
So
shit.
I'm not gonna lie, this kind of segment, like the environment here, kind of reminds me of Dead Space with all the shit that's all over the walls.
Yep.
Yeah, call it Dead Earth, because that's exactly what it is right now.
Dead Earth.
Dead Earth.
Oh man, she got more guts than I do. I wouldn't be walking through that shit.
Brand's like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for the missile.
Dead ass like
Fail
nope.
dodge?
I think they're cool looking, but they don't really intimidate me.
Yeah, they don't look that
Also,
that
she
scary,
one-shots them
honestly.
half the time, so I'm like, They seem like they're just here to be
with
annoying.
With a shotgun, yeah.
Yeah.
In my
That's-
opinion,
that's the big one, right
in my
there.
opinion, with
Is that a liquor sound?
Might be placeholder play.
my opinion, since the drain demos were so small, this is where a stomp mechanic would come in handy.
Yeah, they're a bit more
You
tiny.
could legit just double foot on these dudes, and that's it.
Are these actually dream demos or the new enemy type?
Now, here's the thing that scared
they
me.
are.
This fucking hunter gamma.
The burrito, the big
hell
food
no.
burrito with feet.
Why are you so close? No.
And that is a one-shot kill indefinitely.
Also, no screen flicker. You can see the death clearly.
Good.
I like that.
Or
And
unfortunate.
here comes the Chad himself.
Unfortunate for Jim.
The Chad Nemesis.
Michael Nemesis Jordan.
That tentacle shit is gonna be so annoying.
kids.
I can already tell.
It sucks you can't knife it though.
I have a feeling that, like, if you really know what you're doing with the dodging, you could probably, like, just dodge it and avoid that, like, pretty well.
He's
That's
like,
definitely gonna be tricky because this person did try to dodge tentacle grab, but it didn't work out for him.
yeah, and he got punched
And he
twice.
can do it off screen, which is worse.
And it can hit you again? That's crazy. And then there's
And
this.
then he's like, "You thought."
You thought you could run away? Nope.
Leaping
Now,
jump.
see, this player could have shot the electric thing here, but they opted not to.
It's clearly just trying to demonstrate Nemesis and what he's capable of.
Watch this. He just runs. He kills
I
the
like
zombie.
this. He's like, "Bitch."
The zombie
the
doesn't.
zombie-
He doesn't get up. By the way, he's dead.
I like how
I
the
think
zombie.
I
Well,
am
she
glad
shot him, but like he came up like right at that point, and he's like, "No, fuck out of here."
That is something I'm glad that Nemesis still like gets zombies out of the way.
I like how the zombie just like floats away like some balloon. And Nemesis just comes
And
by.
This right here I love because she did adjust frame dodge and she still smacked that back into oblivion.
Yep.
she did finish the animation though.
The mission's
It's
over.
just funny though, like it slowed down and he sped right up and yeet.
He could have crushed that head, but nope.
Nemesis helped out Jill by getting the zombie off her. How funny.
They were like, he delayed the progress there. He could have just burned her right there.
You
The
could have
zombie
squished her
gets
like a
burned.
grape. So how do you guys feel about this? Because this is obviously a new thing.
This is
Awesome.
this is crazy.
I think it's cool.
Although the fire
Well,
effects
not
look
actually, but,
kind
you
of they look weird in this game. I'm telling you.
Look, it's always been like that for RE engines. Fire and water effects or liquid effects. It's never been top notch.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Now this fight low-key terrifies me because as you'll see momentarily,
Right here, too. I don't mean to cut you off, Brandon, but we
you're
also have our first look at the grenade launcher.
Yep, which is not the same model as the original. Completely different.
no like a whole
That
6
is
rounds and everything.
infinitely
correct?
more realistic to have the chamber.
Yeah, drum barrel.
Yep. No, not drum bells. Like 6 round. It's kind of like a revolver.
It's a chamber. Yeah.
Just a chamber.
So cylinder type, pretty much.
Yeah, because that's how you cycle through grenades quickly.
He just uppercut her with the flamethrower. This man's a chat.
But you were saying you were kind of terrified of this fight, Brandon.
Yeah, because once you destroy the canister, this man uses it as a freaking weapon.
I really don't
It's
think
not-
perfect dodge could help you.
Oh,
in
what's
this
going on here?
situation.
I paused that. Because I was just gonna point out that you could actually see that Jill has that suppressor on her handgun now. So
Oh yeah.
I wonder, does the suppressor have durability or not?
I hope not.
I
Because
don't think it
you
would
would think-
because
This is not Metal Gear Solid 3.
I don't think it would because the Mac 11 in Remake 2 had a suppressor and that didn't have durability, so I don't think it would.
I hope they didn't add that mechanic.
The
Yeah.
only thing that I'm very curious about is if Jill will end up getting her samurai edge in this game, because like so far all we've seen is this Glock-esque gun for her. So
We haven't ran to Kindle yet, so that's still a possibility.
Yep.
yeah, that is true. Also, I want to point out, if you look in the background, you could actually see the power facility in the background too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping like we could see more like after this fight, if we could like get a chance to like kind of look throughout the rooftop, and maybe we could see some other landmarks in the distance.
Actually, this kind of an unlikely thing, but I hope we get to see like a skyscraper and we could go up top the thing to get a better view of the city.
That'd be cool.
Like just see how fucked it is.
That would be cool, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
Since you guys brought up
Unfortunately.
Kendo, how would you feel if it was like an upgrade system for your guns and shit?
Given what happened in Resident Evil 2, unlikely that would happen.
It's probably just gonna be you get parts. There's your upgrade.
He's down and the flamethrower is dead, but
Hey, he's like, you know what, bitch? I'm
gonna
just
use that shit like it's a bat.
it's a club.
He's like,
And
"Oh,
he,
yeah."
and
tricks
he
and dodges.
finessed one of the grenade shots.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
literally just
tricks and
he
dodges
shimmied-
now, so that's
he
gonna be
shimmied out
fun.
of the way.
This one, Brandon's like, no.
Yeah, no. Especially when he's out of ammo, he just screwed.
Also,
No,
really
and it's
cool
instant
thing-
ammo.
Really cool thing. It's hard to tell, but Nemesis's heart is also exposed too.
Yeah, it's a big old clump in the middle.
And that is the gameplay. Surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be longer, but oh well.
No, it is 13 minutes long. That's pretty lengthy, so.
That's pretty meaty in terms of
Yeah.
content.
Didn't this gameplay come out of left field from them?
Well, when they put out
kinda.
when they put out the screenshots, and supposedly it was something that said like, oh, it's gonna lift on February the 25th. We kind of thought that they were gonna release gameplay on that date after that. But yeah, when the screenshots came out, no one was expecting it. I guess you can
Yeah, that's
partially
what
say
I
that.
mean.
Yeah.
Maybe because the screenshots came out, they said, we'll just release this now.
Aside from that, there was also Resistance gameplay, but Resistance, pretty much the gameplay was more or less the same. It was just basically showing off the new maps and
The giant ass
new
tree
enemy type.
from Alex Wesker, yeah.
So there's nothing really special about that per se. I would say that one you could kind of like just look on your own because, like I said, there's nothing really too like fantastic about that one. It was more or less just a gameplay demonstration of that game.
Okay, there is one more thing to mention, and that is the demo. What do you guys think of them announcing a demo, and when do you think it's going to come out?
And my best guess would be in March because what's ours is the last day of February, obviously. So I'm assuming
Beginning of
around
March.
maybe the 2nd or 3rd week of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope it's early in the month, and that it's not a one-shot demo. But I might be preaching to the choir.
I think if it
That's
is,
my only complaint because I didn't
shouldn't
like it
be.
the first time around.
I didn't like the time limit, but
Yeah, that was it.
it's what they did is they went back and they realized how stupid it was, and they decided to do the RPD demo, which is basically the RE2 demo with no time limit. So maybe they will know this time around that that's a dumb idea, and if not, I think they will have the PC modders out there that takes the time limit off, and they realize that hey, this is dumb.
Yep.
So either way, it's gonna be like compromise, and we'll be able to get our hands on it either way.
With
Well,
RE3.
the question with that one is will the PC modders go out of their way to, well, actually, I should say, will Capcom even go out of their way to put
demo
out
on
a
PC?
PC demo? And then on top of that, if they do, are they going to risk, having files leak out? for
I
the
mean, they
game?
did
Well,
last
Resident
time.
Evil
Did it
2
for
had a
two.
PC demo, so and that has stuff. People managed to finagle away stuff inside the demo to like open up doors that you shouldn't have access to.
Yeah,
So
that's what I
Yep.
was curious about.
I think that's the only engine related game that actually had a demo on PC.
Yeah, I think what they're gonna do is obviously we'll probably be just regulated to that one area, and that's it. Not sure what it's gonna be. I don't. Part of me thinks it's not gonna be RPD. It's just gonna be like somewhat the beginning of the game where you're on the streets.
Yeah, I would assume you get to go through a few streets, and then maybe I would assume I would have done it where the demo ends when Nemesis appears. The game just abruptly ends, because that's the end of it.
Yeah, that should be the tease. Like you think you're about to fight him, but nah, fam. You gotta buy this game to get the
I think
full
that'd be a
experience.
good fake out.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're done for today. It's good discussion,
Yep.
good reaction, dissecting the RE3 gameplay. If there's anything else, and when we come back, we will let you guys know. But until then, this is the Infinite Ammo Syndicate signing out. See you people later, and once again, peace.
Enjoy.
I love you.
Right off, zombies.
I love you.